bored as fuck. So, at least some knowledge on you motherfuckers say that. This is my Twitter now. I'm still gonna post on Twitter, but it's not gonna be my mind. Everything I really just like my deep thoughts, it's going to YouTube. But I will post on Twitter, but it's only gonna be shit that's like informational shit. Sometimes I might get trapped in actually talking about shit, but I doubt it. The only reason I downloaded it back is because I can't post YouTube videos on Twitter without the app. So it's kind of like, you motherfuckers. Like, it shouldn't really matter if I'm still signed into my shit or like the account's still active. I should be able to just link the shit, but nope. You gotta have the app on your phone. And everybody know having an app on your phone is like cancer. You can't get off that hoe. Like, it's like, nope. I'm just gonna get on Twitter just to even look at it and scroll on it, even though I ain't been paying attention to it. It's a distraction from boredom. But I don't need any more distractions. Now I see it. So I won't let it be a distraction. Willpower. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not talking about shit. But that's how most of my videos start. Me not talking about shit. I don't want to keep talking about society. Maybe I could talk about self. And how you constantly battle yourself and your ego. And it's it's a healthy battle sometimes. A lot of times people let their ego take over. I let my ego take over sometimes. But I process like in moments, like as I'm doing shit, like I just know I be so mad and I have to release the energy, but I just hope people can understand it's who I am. But sometimes, I don't do that a lot, but I be knowing when I'm doing the wrong shit, why I'm doing the wrong shit, and I'll correct it after. I'll say what I have to say after. I'm not a bitch to my mistakes. Like, no one's perfect. No one's can completely harmonize with this world. If they could, they probably wouldn't even be here, but whatever. We're still learning. But your ego is a tricky person because it's not just being confident, it's also being depressed. Your ego is, what's the negative? I'm gonna go with the left shoulder because that's the masculine, and I appreciate the feminine on the right side. So, your ego is on your left shoulder, and I guess like your soul or your subconscious is on your right side, and this is the side that's trying to guide you. Like, this is just the side that's trying to make you look at positive shit. Because, you're already going through what you got to go through. Life is a destiny, a faith. Like, you have different paths you can walk down, but you just have to pretty much, I say it all the time, you pretty much just have to be the viewer of your life. Just like how you view dreams, you view this, and you have to have a positive interpretation of it. Your ego is either going to give you an over interpretation of it or a negative interpretation of it. Your subconscious is just the true self, like what you are. A lot of people ignore their subconscious, which is your God self, your higher conscious, your whole, like the piece that's really guiding you down here, like the other part of it, really, I should be saying. Because our subconscious is truly the universe, but we have our own connections to the universe, and it gives us those images through dreams and things like that. But then our subconscious also is like our intuition and shit like that. So we use pieces of our subconscious, even though it's a way bigger fraction. If we used our whole subconscious, holy shit, who knows what the fuck we'll be? We'd be in this house like Lucy or something. But yeah, I mean, that's the main reason we battle ourselves, is just our ego tell us what is not, or try to just push shit to like the back, or glorify shit that shouldn't be glorified. It's just the ego is just the tricky, like the trickster. Like it wants you to make you feel like the ego will make you feel comfortable about a lot of situations you shouldn't feel comfortable about. Like the ego a lot of times will make you say fuck it, and that subconscious will be like, nah, chill, bro, don't go out today. You know, do some other shit, nigga. Drink they bottle of water. Be like, nah, fuck it, I want some soda. That's your ego. Be like, nigga, fuck my body, nigga. My body ain't shit. Your body is everything. Your body is God. Your body is your soul, in a sense. Like, this is your vehicle. Without your vehicle, you can't experience anything. Like, your soul is God, is everything. But your God creates so it can experience, because it is everything. So it's hard for it to interpret shit. So it sends us to earth, in a sense, and we have emotions, we have feelings down there, and it translates back up to God, and it grows, and it, you know, make God stronger, weaker, whatever you wanted to call it. Like, whatever you attract, negative or positive, that's what your God, your subconscious, everything's become like. That's why this world is you, like, whatever you are, if you're a negative person or whatever, you're going to have negativity around you. Your world would be negative, your universe would be negative, because that's the God you're building towards. Like, that's what you're making. You're building towards negativity in the world and the universe. So you will see that. It's pretty simple. It's the law of attraction. Talk about that shit all the time because it's everywhere. It's karma, it's all that shit. But your ego is what tell you you're not God. Your ego is what tell you you don't mean nothing in this world. Your ego is what tell you you really don't have a purpose, or your purpose is to work for some company or find a good job and shit. Your ego is what tell you to fit in and shit like that. Your subconscious tells you to be you. Your subconscious tell you to say, fuck you, nigga, like, you cuss out your boss when he being disrespectful, and not be that humble ass person. But you gonna take, well, I'd rather have this job than be true to myself. And it's okay. That's what you'll be. Like, I'd rather struggle and go through lessons and be on my own than have to have somebody talk to me stupid 24/7, like, all day, every day. I'd rather find something else. Like, I know I'm not meant to work for jobs, so right now, jobs can't get to me because I know it's not a long-term thing. But if I knew I was working for a company, I mean, if I had to work the rest of my life, bro, I'd be depressed as fuck, because, like, you really can't control how people treat you. Like, you gotta work for them, you need them, and all that type of shit. The only way if you working for jobs, if you get more than one job, you know, but that shit's hard too. And then it's like, well, this one job can't dictate everything I do because I got money coming in from somewhere else, but shit, it's still a job. Like, that's your subconscious telling you, nigga, fuck this shit. Go do something for yourself. Stop working for people. K-Ray said, they asked her job, like, what does she want to do in like 3 or 4 years? And she pretty much was like, discover herself and be God. In a sense, she ain't say it like that. And everybody laughed at her. And then, like, later on, they was pretty much talking, like, about, what's their dream job and shit, and she laughed, like, she made a joke and was like, so how many guys do you want to work for, like, before you die? And they ain't laugh, but she started laughing, and that's, I would have laughed, like, nigga, like, yeah, think about that shit, nigga. You laughing at her because she want to discover herself and be self-dependent, independent, like, but you want to work for people for the rest of your life. You need that good job to make your life good. You can't make your life good on your own. That's what you're telling yourself subconsciously. So your subconscious, stick to the back, and your ego come up. Like I said, what do you tend to? Who do you listen to? Your ego, your subconscious? Because whoever you listen to, that's the only one that's going to get bigger. I'm killing this guy over here, and my subconscious is growing. Yes, you do need a balance, so I guess I shouldn't kill him, but my balance is, my ego has sent me through a lot of different things. Like, when I call myself a fuckboy, I don't really care about labels, so the shit's just funny to me, but whatever that was, it helped me grow and be confident. Yeah, it might not have been confident in the right way, but in the long run, my confidence with this knowledge I have now, plus humbling and all this other shit that I learned now, is just the ultimate mix. Like you say, God is everything. So God is confidence, God is egotistical, God is whatever you want to call it, because God is not man, but God is us. Like, we are all these things. We're bipolar. Like, it says God is a jealous God, but then it says God is all forgiving, because they're talking about fucking us, nigga. That's why we have all these different traits, and it's whatever traits you tend to is what you become more. Like, that's why you have all these different fear your God and all this shit, because God can become egotistical, but you have to tend to the right side of it. But like I said, my ego has showed me different things, and I've taken that. But I know who this nigga is, and I won't let that nigga rise up beyond this subconscious, because I know how to use my ego. Once you know how to control your ego, it's a different story. But once you let your ego control you, it's different. When you know how to use your ego, you know how to use your confidence, you know how to be smart without that's the balance. Not just, I don't have an ego, I'm completely humble, I won't ever fight anybody. That's how you get the MLK. They don't have no balance of aggression. And then you'll get someone like the Black Panthers, they don't have no balance of humbling. So, they get through a lot of shootouts and shit like that, and they can't last through longevity. So you got to find a balance. And it's not ever one thing completely. It's just lessons that you learned and build on. That's your balance. Like, you can't be one-sided, because you're going to lose, bro. You have to have balance. But it's a different understanding in the balance. But like I said, I wasn't going to have shit to talk about.